Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kadash, for giving me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wabarakatham unto the elect. This is the brother Gabar from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And I want to be going into Trump. He's been inaugurated. All right, today is 5 days past. It's January 25th. He was inaugurated on the 20th. All right, and a lot of things have already taken place. He's been signing a lot of executive orders already. ICE has already started depopping. I say it like that. Porting. The Northern Kingdom. So we see stuff is already moving, but this is all the will of Yahweh Shemashah at the end of the day. All right, that the devil come down with great wrath, that these things happen. All right, because ultimately it's the same old thing. They're trying to crown their enterprise with success. And the first thing I want to pull out is some key quotes from Donald Duck's inauguration speech. And one of them, it says, "A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before." All right, so it's something that they want to take advantage of. All right, and we know what that is, man. Ultimately, the order out of chaos, instituting that CHIP so that they can have full control over the people and be as the Most High, which the Lord isn't going to let them fulfill their plans. The Lord is going to upset their plans. Okay? But this is what they want, to seize an opportunity. The opportunity is coming out of the chaos. All right? All of this has happened. Well, I can fix it. We can fix it. We just need, So we see where this is going, So they're going to try to seize, an opportunity. All right? Another quote, it says, "From this moment on, America's decline is over." All right. But you can't stop the plagues of the Most High. All right. So this is very proud sayings. All right. That this man is speaking, but which we know he's controlled. All right. But nonetheless, this is all prophetic. Another quote, he said, "Our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer," right? So that they want to be what? They want to be seen as that great, powerful hammer of the earth again, which, makes me remember this quick precept, because I was going to read through all the quotes, but I got to pull this right quick. This is Joel 3:10. "Beat your plowshares into swords," speaking about all the heathen nations. "Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears." Right. Get ready for war. All the missile silos. All right. All the tanks and the guns they got. Now they got robots. They got AI using stuff. They got all kinds of shit. All this stuff you got for military purposes. All right. It says, "and your pruning hooks into spears." So get ready for the battle. It says, "Let the weak say, I am strong." You see? So now you even have, all right, the weak, all right, and the lowly are saying that they're strong. These smaller places, all right, they have their hands on these high level weapons. All right. And the scripture says that the heathens have drunk the wine, all right, of Babylon the Great. All right. And they're drunk, and now they're angry. They're mad. All right. So people don't respect America how they used to, which the elites are setting all this up. The Lord is using them, all right, on the left-hand side, all right. But, all right, pertaining to prophecy, this will happen. All right, so America isn't looked at how it once was looked at. The so-called white man isn't being deemed in the earth as, oh, I want to be white. People used to want to be white. Now people like, man, fuck that, you know. So the whole narrative has shifted, but he wants to bring it back, to the good old days, man. I'll read on, actually, and I'll go back. Joel 3:11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Right. All right. So the heathens are, the Lord is putting a spirit on them to prepare for war, which we see. That's why they're testing all these missiles. It costs money to test this shit. They're testing all these missiles, moving stuff certain places. All right. It's been some proxy wars, all right, going on. You got Israel and Iran. You got, which Israel is backed by America and Iran backed by Russia. All right, which is the hot seat for prophecy, was what we're watching, pursuing to Jeremiah, when it says that the least of the flock shall draw them out, speaking about the small hats. All right, and then you also have Ukraine and Russia. All right, and then you got China and Taiwan. They want to take Taiwan, this and that. So it's a lot of moves on the chessboard that are being moved, all right, slowly but surely, which really isn't that slow compared to what's been happening recently. But, you get it, all right, because this devil he uses gradualism, but, he got to speed up his plans, because stuff is happening. Verse 12, let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. All right, it says Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. All right, which is his judgment-making place, decision-making place, which is in the Middle East, all right, or what they call the Middle East, because it's really just a part of the continent Asia, all right. The so-called white man made that up, all right, the Middle East. It says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. There you go, which is my point, all right. So I go back to these quotes that he said. But yeah, all right, the weak, everybody got missiles now. What America did to here, which America still, is big dog right now. You know what I'm saying? They were the hammer of the earth, and they still got that power. All right, it ain't like America's a third world country right now, even though people are struggling. All right, but these heathens, they're not really going for it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? They're angry at this whore. All right, the beast that the horse sitteth upon and rides, the 7 heads and 10 horns, Salakia, 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, they're gonna hate the whore and burn it with fire. Let's grab that right quick and we'll jump back. Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, which is NATO and the EU, which is started out as those 10 vassal states, but now it's more. All right. It originated as those 10 vassal states, though. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, right? All right. It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, right? So these missiles going to be shot off from these heathen nations, all right, chiefly Russia, all right, and it's going to burn the whore, man, period, point blank. And there is not going to be no respect to gain back, all right, unless they want to do what, Hiroshima again, because that's how they got this power. They rule by the sword. And Russia is Edomites anyway, so they're divided against each other, man. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter because prophecy, all right, they can do what they want, but prophecy is going to take place. And what they're doing, so-called doing what they want, is prophecy anyway. All right. But yeah, let me see. It's one more quote I want to pull out. He said, our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. Right? But yeah, there is no hill in this place. All right, there is no hill in this place no matter what. He can sign whatever he want to sign, which they're all controlled and they're being told what to do anyway. They're puppets, these presidents. The real elites are the Rothschilds, the banking families. You know, they're the ones really pulling the strings. And behind that, ultimately, is Yahweh Bashim Shai anyway. All right. So the Lord is moving, man. You know, the Lord is moving, and it's the time to really take watch. All right. Now, let me grab a precept. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Right. And it says sudden because the ultimate destruction of this place, where it's going to be completely fallen, a lot of people not looking at that as likely to happen. You know, they're not regarding the prophecy, all right, that the missiles are going to burn this place. That's why people are going to be eating, drinking, giving in marriage, as the scriptures say. All right, that's why you're going to come like a thief in the night, because nobody's looking for this place to be destroyed. People think that this place is going to rule for all eternity, that this is the end all be all where much glory do abide. But that's not the case. There's a judgment written, and we're reading it. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. But you can't heal this place. It's cooked. It's finished. Put a fork in her. She's done. All right. That'll be the title of this lesson. The title of the lesson will be There Is No Balm. Matter of fact, let's go into that. All right. What would that be used for? Jeremiah 51:8.
Strong's H 6875. Sorry.
All right. And let me grab this. And that word in Hebrew would be Tazaria. All right. Now, what it says is a kind of balsam, balm salve, and then it says medicine. All right. So there is no medicine for this place. What does medicine do? Medicine heals. All right, it heals something. So this place is not healable. This place is through, man. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right. The scriptures do not lie. He's gonna make his word sure. All right. Now let's continue. Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Right, and that's going to take place as well. As people are already fleeing. You got some people fleeing this place. All right. And I'm not talking about just the passport bros, you know, but you got actual heathens. You got some heathens that are kind of like, oh, shit, fuck this. You know, that are going, but it's going to be even more. You know, as things progressively get worse, people are just going to start dipping and going back. The Indian man, he going to be looking to go back to his country while he still can. All right. Because once it get too bad, people going to just be left here. You know, the African man going to be looking to go back to his place. The Chinese man, his place. All right. Wherever these heathens from that aren't, you know, from here, they're going to be looking back to go to their lands because it's going to be through here, you know. All right, let's grab another precept. Job 20:23. When he is about to fill his belly, right, when they think they got this whole thing set up and they finna eat off of it, they finna prosper and reign forever through this AI God and everything. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, right, in the fullness of his sufficiency. It says, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, right? When Esau thinks, all right, yeah, I got it. You know, we are about to get complete, you know, when it's downloading and then it's loading and you got that loading bar and it's like 99%. And it's just, you waited so long and it hit 98, 99. And it's just that last click. And it's about to be on 100%. And then boom, the power just go out. That's how it's going to be for Esau Edom. All right, he's going to be that last little bar he need. And then it's going to be unplugged. It's going to be over. And Yahweh Shah going to return. All right. It's going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. And the World War III is going to be at an all-time high. And he's going to have everybody on earth that's not of the elect sea-hipped, pursuant to prophecy. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, all right, to take that mark. So that's what it's going to be looking like. It's going to be the worst time in history for the Israelites. All right. And then Yahweh Shah is going to make his grand appearance. All right. He's going to return. All right. And then it's going to be over. Ain't nothing else you can do, because it says in 1 hour, this place is going to be destroyed. All right. But the Lord isn't going to let him, all right, fill his belly, all right, and feel quietness in his belly. That ain't going to happen, man, pursuant to the prophecy. Okay. 2 Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right. You go read about ancient Egypt, and when the Lord touched that place with plagues, all right, Pharaoh, he had enough. He would say every time, hey, just go. But then the Lord will harden his heart again. And it was all to show the power. You read that in Romans chapter 9. All right, even for this same reason, Pharaoh was raised up. All right, so the Lord can show his power. So same thing happened with this place, man. The Lord has put DJ Trump, Donald Duck in that seat as the puppet for a reason, you know. And he's going to use, the Lord's going to have these elites, all right, quicken their plans. All right, just like they've been saying, man. All right, they've been passing a lot of money, signing stuff through, a lot of money to get, you know, get on Mars and do this and whatever, you know. So we know that they're not playing. You know, this shit is happening for real, you know, because they understand that Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah is dealing with the Israelites again. So they got to move real quick. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, all right, not the actual spiritual demon, Satan with a pitchfork, gonna jump out the core of the earth. All right, like Hellboy when he picked up that sword and all the demons just came out. The earth broke up in certain places and demons just came out and start skinning people and shit. Not like that. All right, but the devil is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He comes in a vibration of Satan. All right, the energy and the works of Satan, which makes him the devil. All right, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Why? Why is all this wrath going to be happening? All right, so quickly. It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right. And what's the sign of that short time? The Israelites waking up. So now he got to quicken his plans. That's what they're talking about. Agenda 2025, Agenda 2027, 2030. You know, everything getting closer, more concise. You know, that's a word, I believe. Everything getting more closer together. They're trying to speed up their plans and get shit done. Why? Because they know that they don't have much time left to rule. All right. The Lord in kingdoms past, the Lord will prophesy through his prophets. All right. And speak to these people and tell them, you know, your kingdom's up, you know, like at the time of Egypt with Joseph. All right. He used Joseph to break down that dream. The Pharaoh, like, you're going to have 7 years of plenty and then 7 years of drought, you know, of famine, you know. And of course, you know, after that, you know, it was still around, you know, because after that, Israel, the Israelites began to get in captivity later on. in Egypt, but the Lord uses his men, to prophesy. And yet again, they're prophesying, and they're prophesying against this kingdom. It's the same thing all over again. And it's the downfall of Babylon the Great. And now it's actually being seen by the masses. You think the elites don't see this? You think they don't know? Which they've been knowing, but now that things are actually coming to pass even more, all right, and you can really just see it. Of course they're scared, all right. The great wrath on great wrath, great fear is on them. Revelation 11:11 talks about that. So nonetheless, they're going to try to fulfill their NWO, quicker, because the Lord is moving quicker. Revelation 11:11, and after 3 days and a half, and that's talking about the period where we were without this wisdom, knowledge, understanding completely, didn't even know who we are. That time of 1619 to 1960, 1970, late 1960, early 1970, when the Spirit of the Lord entered into the man of the Lord, Abba Bivens, all right, and began prophesying and teaching. All right, now we're here today on down the line, where this wisdom, knowledge, understanding is in the Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. And when that happened, what happened? Pursuing the prophecy, Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them. Who was that? Them, those dry bones, speaking of in Ezekiel. All right. Entered into them, and they stood up. They stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw. That's why they coming down with great wrath, because they know it's a short time left of their rulership. So they have to move. They got to get stuff in place. They got to do what they're going to do. That's why you got Isaiah 59:19. And when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard. All right, the enemy is about to come in like a flood, man. And we see Northern Kingdom, it looks like they're going to get it first, which has already begun, So we're pretty much in Jacob's trouble. We're in the beginning stages right there of it, So here we go, man. Here we go. All right. But the Lord is not going to allow for Esau to, sit as the Most High and be the Most High and get everything in order and see up everybody and do away with the elect, the Israelites, chase them out of the earth, cut them off, and then that's it. That's not the plan of the Most High. All right. 2 Ezra 15:12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Right. And your arms are too short to box with the Most High. All right. Donald J. Trump and the puppet masters behind him. All right. They're too short. All right. So the Lord is bringing all this madness on this place, all the plagues, everything that's going down, and he's using Esau, Edom to do a lot of stuff, man. All right, so we got nothing to fear. All right, we have Yahweh Bashim Ashah on our side, but Esau understands that the Lord is not on his side, so he has to move. All right, and we're going to see him move more and more, man. We're going to see more and more. All right, so Lord's will, hey, you just stay on your watch. All right, stay on your watch, man. All right, and Lord's will, I'll just come back with more and more news. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Shai for giving me a spirit and power to make this lesson. So next time, Kam Yasharallah, Shalom.